Hi guys, today I'm going to run through my 100-gallon pond setup. Basically, I bought this pond quite cheap, £175. It comes with a pump, which actually did break, so I wouldn't recommend using it, but I'm using it for now, just until I get a replacement. I bought a filter for £49 from All Pond Solutions. I heard a couple of bad reviews on it, and just for the price I bought it and thought, well, I might as well just buy it. So I gave it a go, and my pond is actually relatively clean. This is 6 months since I got it. There's a lot of food on the bottom which I need to get rid of at the moment because none of the fish are getting it up. I have a couple of gudgeon in here that usually clean the bottom, but they haven't been active today. The carp are just under there. I've got a couple of weeds. I haven't got any stones in here or rockery or anything, but I got some lily pads, quite a bit of weed on the top, but instead of throwing it out, what I do is I just get a lead weight, like a small weight off the bottom of the other weed, and use that. As you can see from the filter, I've got a hose pipe going through the top, which goes all the way around the side and trickles in. It helps put more oxygen in the water. I mean, the pump does enough, but it helps with oxygen. I've got 2 yellow koi, 1 orange koi, a white and red one, ghost carp, I think there's a common in there as well, and there's a small orange one, and two or 3 gudgeon, not too sure. I will be getting more fish soon, but because as you can see, the pond is fairly big for 100-gallon. I thought it was a bit smaller than that, but it's 5 foot by 5 foot, so 5 foot that way, 5 foot that way. Sorry about the quality, I'm using an iPad, so it's not the best. As you can see, I've got a net. What I do is, well, that one's come off. What I do is I use the screws off the bench and just hook it over like that. But also, if you want, you can use a rock. I've got rocks on both sides just to pin it down a bit more. There's a couple of holes where I actually put this through, but now I don't really see the need. As you can see, I've got my wires running through the side, and they go all the way up into the shed. Like I said, it's a really good pond, just cheap value. I think all of this came together without the fish and the pond plants. All of this together was it's like 230 quid, which is a bit of a bargain for the kind of pond you get. It's a good quality pond. I mean, I've had no issues with it. 6 months. It's got a 40-year guarantee on the liner, or 20-year. I think it's 20 or 40-year. The pump that you get with it's got a 2-year guarantee. I could send it back and get it repaired because it actually broke the day I got it, which is a bit shocking, but it works. I'll show you that it works soon. The pump I've had for 6 months, and the filter I've had for 6 months. It also acts as a pump. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but there's a little nozzle there as well which shoots water out, which helps with oxygen. I feed my fish around 2 times a day. I do clean the bottom of it up when the fish have not ate the food, but and I also have a little silver ball. I was told to get one of these because when it gets winter and it kind of sometimes stops it freezing up because it's something constantly moving on the surface. So yeah, like I say, these weeds here, some people would scrap them, chuck them out. With the ones that I got, which are under there, they came with small little weights to hold it down on the bottom. What I'll just do is pick one of them up and add it on. We should see the ghost carp's head, just there. They're quite small. So I got quite a few the size of that. I'll be getting more carp soon. I'm getting a 8-inch carp off my friend because he's moving house and he wants to get rid of it, but I said I'd take it off him if he wanted. He said so, yeah. And also I'll probably be getting a few goldfish because, as you can see, it is a bit bland, there's nothing in there, but I got about 11 fish in there and they're all hidden under there. That's a little bit. That as well, I'll be building that up soon, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to have it hanging on the end of there. So I'm going to have a waterfall coming over, and in that I'm going to have a couple of golden orph. And that's the plan, but that won't be happening until next year. when we do this part of the garden, because this part, as you can see, is a bit messed up, whereas that part's just getting done at the moment. I keep all my stuff in that shed there, like the boxes, the food I do use. It's not very expensive, but it's good food. It's good food. It's King British, you see, £3.99. Get a good tub. That last year 2-3 months. It's really good value. It helps with the colour, the growth, and gives them vitamins really. So I'll show you the side of the pond, how deep it is. It's not very deep, but obviously, you know, I'm not. When my koi get too big, I'll probably be giving them to my granddad because he's got a big pond. I might do a review on that pond because it is a really nice pond. It took him about a year to do. And yeah, that's my pond. I'll go into the garage now and show you how I've got it all hooked up. So I'll just be quick because I don't want to take too much of your time. Everything's a bit of a mess at the moment because it's just getting done. And you can see you've got the plugs. Dear me. The 2 plugs for both pond pumps. I've got that inserted into the wall. Oh, doesn't sound good. Right, and that just goes down there. I run the cable on the side of the fence through there. The holes actually came with it. I don't know whether that was bad craftsmanship or they'd put the holes there on purpose. Yeah, and I'll show you what that looks like now. You can see the filter, the pump puts a lot of oxygen in, and like I said, the hose pipe also helps with oxygen. The pump has got a small flow coming out that way, which shoots out, which is really nice. And if I can just have a close up of the fish, I don't know if they'll come out. They seem, when it's a cold day like it is today, they just seem to chill under the weeds. But yeah, if you're looking to get this pond, you can get them on eBay. I don't know the name, I'll put the link in the description for you. And also I'll put the link in the description for the pump, the filter, no, not the pump, flipping it, the filter. The filter actually acts as a pump as well, as you can see. But, you know, I use it just as a filter really. Yeah, this pond will take you about 15 minutes to get up and half an hour to fill. And they're not expensive to run either, it's just the electric bill. That's all. The electric bill I have to pay for, because my mum and dad will not pay for the electric bill. And the water bill as well. See them weeds are moving now. The weeds tend to move a lot. Not the weeds, sorry, the lily pad. They've actually grown. I bought 3 of them. And there's 2 little ones under here that have just came out. Don't know what he's up to. Yeah, the first day, if you get for these fish as well, the first day you get a koi, they're probably very shy. Mine were very shy for a week. They don't hand feed yet after 6 months. I know it's quite a while, but they don't hand feed. They'll happily, if I drop it there, they'd happily feed in front of me. I can put my finger in and they'd come up, but they don't hand feed. But yeah, that's the pond. Like I said, the only problem with it is the pump you get. Sometimes it's broke, it's not the best. But yeah, it is a really good pond. I'll try and get a shot of how large it is. It's quite a large pond, as you can see. It's not small, 100 gallons. £174.29, something like that. Really decent bargain. And the hose pipe, you can just get a bit of old hose pipe. I just chopped some off this really and just curved it around, and I hook it under the net so it doesn't come undone and sprays water, because if you don't do that, sometimes the hose pipe will come off, be around here and leak all your water out. It's actually happened with that. I had that on full pelt and the wind was blowing the water out, and I was on holiday for 2 weeks. I came back, the pond was probably about that deep. That was a bit worrying. So yeah, that's my raised pond, 100 gallon. You can get it in 150, you can get it up to 600 gallon, I'm sure, but they're very expensive. I didn't have the money to buy the 600 gallon, and you have to dig as well. Also, sorry, on the bottom, right, I got this with it. This, I don't know what it's called, PVC or something, but you see this red? This is actually a carpet. I used half a carpet, just so, you know, you're safe from the rocks, because you see my garden is very rocky. And yeah, I definitely recommend getting this pond. It's a really good pond. But also I definitely recommend getting the All Pond Solutions filter. I had a lot of bad reviews, but for me, I've had no problems with it. It's a cracking filter, cracking bit of kit. So yeah, that's my review on the 100 gallon pond. Thanks for watching. Rate, comment and subscribe. Thanks very much.